A very scintillating evening, all dear Toastmasters and dear guests. Today we are going to have this meetup, and before that, I want you all to cheer up and please unmute yourself and give a huge round of applause. First of all, until the time I will share the screen. So I welcome you all in the 143rd meetup of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. And I'll start with one of the great quotation which I always imbibe, and that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Now moving forward, we as a Toastmaster have our mission. And the mission is to provide a conducive, supportive, and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. General directions for online session: ensure that you are logged in with your correct name. It will help us to identify you easily. All speakers, role takers are requested to add the name of their role next to their name. All the guests are requested to prefix guests before their name. It can be done by clicking the participants tab to rename yourself. Know when your camera is on and avoid doing any activity that may distract the speaker. Please mute your microphone except when it's your turn to speak to avoid background noises from interrupting the meeting. Please unmute your microphone and start your video when the Toastmaster of the day or the table topics master asks you to do so. Let the host and co-hosts handle all the controls. There are few guidelines which we always follow, and these are as follows. Refrain from speaking about religion, sex, and politics in derogatory manner. Avoid interjecting the speaker when he or she is delivering a speech, evaluation, or report. Avoid conversations in chat publicly when someone is speaking, as it may distract the speaker. Please raise your hand to volunteer during table topics session to speak. Look out for the green, yellow, and red colored cards on the screen. They will be displayed by the timer at the appropriate times. At the end of every segment, please cast your ballot when the host displays the polls on the screen. Now, I'm going to introduce someone, and I don't think he really needs introduction, but still I would say he is someone who has been leading Toastmaster Club of Lucknow for a long time. He is the president of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow and a dweller of a beautiful city, Noida. He has the experience of doing abroad as well as inside India, and he is having a charismatic personality. Now he is none other than Toastmaster Jatin. Now please help me welcome him with a huge round of applause. Toastmaster Jatin, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Sergeant in Arms, for those kind words, which flatter me every single time that you open the meeting. And you not only said a good tone for the meeting, but you also set the good tone to bring a smile to my face. And thank you so much for that. I have been associated with the club only for less than a year, and been given the job or volunteer for so been serving the club as a president for a little more than it's the 4th month now. So having hearing these wonderful words really puts a smile on my face, and which is all we are all about, right? Just like Suraj mentioned, Toastmasters is a place where you build your public speaking and leadership skills in a conducive environment, and that environment is more conducive if it is fun, which is what we are here at Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. Fun and friendly. That's why we call ourselves the Friendly Neighborhood Toastmasters. And since we have a few of our neighborhood Toastmasters who have joined us in today's meeting, let's hear it out from them. And one of them is from our parent club, Lucknow Toastmasters Club. He is, I believe, I'm not sure what role does he play, so I'll let him introduce himself. Please welcome Toastmaster Utkarsh. Please introduce yourself.
My
Can't
voice
hear
is
now. Can
Yeah. So the name that has been given to me is Utkarsh. Neither my father gave it to me nor my mother, but my neighbor who has no role in my life. When I was in school, I have taken maths with biotechnology. I thought one day I'm going to become either engineer Utkarsh or a doctor Utkarsh. Unexpectedly, I have become Toastmaster Utkarsh. I'm a graduate in BB International Business and I have a work experience in sales and I want to make my career in finance. My life is like the national dish of India, khichdi. So that's all.
all right. Thanks for that wonderful and humorous introduction, Utkarsh. Glad that you could join us today. We also have, I believe he's a Toastmaster because I've seen him other meetings, and so I'll not do too much, have too many assumptions, and I'll just request Galal. If, please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm Galal Zaki from Egypt. I'm now in Jordan. I'm leaving within a couple of hours back to Cairo. I got into advertising by telling jokes to attract girls, and I got into many television commercials. Chicken tikka. I used to have a beard. They used to call me Mr. Spicy in Kuwait and the Gulf. I like it spicy. It's very nicey with a little ricey. And I got into Cairo Toastmasters around four years ago, and it's been a great experience for me. I also taught advertising, and they both complement each other. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you could stay back for the meeting if you don't have to travel and um, participate in the sessions today. And we'd like to hear your thoughts towards the end of the meeting. Now, we've already, now that we have covered the guests who have joined us, there are people in our club who also require some level of introduction because they are the ones who are taking up different roles in this meeting, in our meetings, and improving the quality of the club and helping us improve on our skills. We also, time to time, sort of try to recognize the effort or contributions of these people so that they are motivated along with the rest of the club. And today we have something like that, wherein we would like to acknowledge the already announced stars of the month for the March month of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. So I believe everybody already is aware who those people are, or do I need to tell you and welcome those people one by one? Does anybody remember, except those three, obviously? But do other people remember or know who the stars of the month for March are at Toastmasters Club of Lucknow? Any guesses? No guesses?
Archita, Subham.
And
Toastmaster Shubham and Toastmaster Chita and Toastmaster Devika, I think. Trio of them are there.
ooh, well, you are right, but can somebody tell us what are their contributions? So that I don't have to do it. I'm outsourcing all my job that I'm supposed to do today. So let's start with Devika. Devika, what do you think your contribution for the club is for the March month so that you got the Star of the Month award?
Actually, I don't know.
All right.
No idea.
So let me start with this. So Devika, as rightly said, is our first. What the hell is happening here? Why is it so blurred? None? Yep, right here. I hope the certificate is visible.
Yes.
Cool. So Devika is our first, or rather, what we call it as the Brown Dwarf Star of the Month for the March month, on account of her being regular at all the meetings. She gave at least, as far as I remember, 2 or 3 speeches, completed her level 2 in the month, and also participated in the club level ISC and table topics contest. at one of which he also attained the second runner-up award. So congratulations, Devika, for being the star of the month for Toastmasters Club.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your contributions. Next we have, whom do we have next? Oh, this person is another lady who has been regular at not only Toastmasters Club of Lucknow meetings, she has taken up important roles. She is the vice president membership of the club and has been active with her role and has brought in new members. So if does anybody know who was the newest or the latest? That's it. Who's the new member who joined us in March 2024?
Avinash.
Sorry? No.
Avinash
Avinash.
and okay, Vaishnavi.
No.
Then I don't know.
Sorry. There's only one person who joined us in March, and his name is Sunil Gupta. All right. So she has been instrumental in her job and bringing us new members. Other than Sunilji in March, we also had Vaishnavi and Avnish in April. And she also has contributed to meetings outside our club. She went to our Hindi club and raised the flag of TMCL there as well. So congratulations, Archita, for being the Red Giant star of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow for March month. Last but not least, I had to rearrange the order go from 3 to 1 and then now to 2, because this person is somebody who's as charming as the star he is. He's active, or he's man of many talents. He likes food as well as activities, exercising, trekking, etc. So he's balancing his life that ways. But and along with his BCom degree, he now is wanting to do MBA, which is appreciated. So this person is also telling us, while doing all this, one should remain simple to the core. Since he has the Toastmaster of the day, who's going to conduct today's meeting with the theme that he has chosen, simplicity, if you've already seen the poster. But without further ado, let me welcome the star of the month for March 2024, also our Vice President Public Relations and Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmasters Shubham Sinha. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jatin, for the certificate and for introducing me also. And hello, everyone. Okay, Toastmaster Jatin has introduced me as the Toastmaster of the day. Just a second. So before starting the theme, as again, Toastmaster Jatin has said what the theme is, and it was already mentioned in the flyer. So before starting the theme, I just wanted to do a Q&A session, like a small test, general knowledge test. I guess you all are learned person and all are well qualified. Isn't it, Toastmaster Utkarsh? So yeah, so I have some questions here. So can you all please answer? Anyone can unmute and answer, and these are pretty simple questions. My first question is, and it is for 1 crore. No, not 1 crore. I don't have that much. So it's not paid one. Who is known as the Missile Man of India?
APJ Abdul Kalam.
Yeah. APJ.
The second question is, who is known as Father of Nation, of our nation?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma
Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi. And now okay, who is known as God of Courage and Strength?
God of
Courage and Strength. If you want any hint, I can give a hint. Toastmaster Suraj, take a guess.
Courage
Sunil
and
ji?
strength. Bajrang Bali.
Bajrang Bali.
Yeah, right. And okay, the last one, former chairperson of Infosys and wife of Narayan Murthy.
Sudha Murthy.
Sudha.
Sudha Murthy.
So APJ Abdul Kalam, Mahatma Gandhi, Hanuman, Sudha Murthy, and Vivekanand, Ramakrishna Paramhan, and there are many more in the list. Like anyone can guess what is a common thing in all among them. Like I guess it's easy to guess because it's already mentioned.
Simplicity.
They have lived
Simplicity.
a simple life.
Yeah, they have lived a simple life, and like there is in among them there is a common trait or characteristics which is simplicity. Like they all have this simplicity in their life, whether it is Sudhamurti, it is Lord Hanuman, whether it was our nation's father Mahatma Gandhi. Well, let's talk about Sudha Murthy because I'm a huge fan of Sudha Murthy. Has anyone watched Sudha Murthy, like any interview or anything like that? Have anyone watched? Yeah, Toastmaster Devka has, Toastmaster Rachita has. So when I watch, like first let me introduce, let me give more information about who Sudha Murthy is, other than wife of Narayan Murthy. So Sudha Murthy is an author, an educator, philanthropist, and a former chairperson of Infosys Foundation. And not only that, she was the first female engineer hired by Tata Group Telco. But after all this, when I listen to her in any interview or in anywhere, when I listen to her, I feel so delighted and so connected with her. Like, and it's not because of her attire. He wears sari and all those things. It's not because of that. It's because of her simple nature. And again, it's not about the simple sari or the simplicity of her body language. Not the simplicity in her talk and in her actions. Can anyone can relate with me like about Sudha Murthy? I guess Toastmaster Devka can if you have seen her. So these like having a simple thing, simplicity can do many things. We can take example of APJ Abdul Kalam. Like at the end, he was left with nothing. Like after his death, he owned many few things, like some books, two or three pair of clothes, and a typewriter machine, I guess, and some more things. Like he was the president, he was the missile man of India, and he only had those things when after his death. Again, the example of Mahatma Gandhi. Like Mahatma Gandhi was also like with a like before doing all those stuff, he used to wear all those things. I'm not talking about that, but after coming to India, after doing all those stuff, with a single stick and a shawl and dhoti, he started doing all those miracle and has done a great job for India. So here I'm not talking about the attire or that minimalistic thinking or minimalistic approach of doing something. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the simplicity. So before telling me what is simplicity, can anyone can guess like what in your opinion what is simplicity? Anyone guess? Galal, would you like to tell what is simplicity about it according to you?
Sorry, having worked in communication, I came out. There are several. The easy way of remembering things and making them simple is using acronyms. So there's KISS, keep it short and simple. There's WIIFM, what's in it for me? The people we're talking to are the most important element in trying to sell them a product or a service or getting them to change behavior. The 5 Ps, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So this has really simplified my life with regards to effective communication. Thank you.
Thank you, guess Toastmaster Glal. Like there are different perspective of simplicity. Like as Toastmaster Glal said, one perspective of simplicity, how simplicity can help us in a particular way. So any different opinion or any different definition? Toastmaster Devkaya, please.
Actually, in my opinion, simplicity is not in an attire wearing hi-fi dresses or fancy dresses. It is in your thoughts. You should be rich in your thoughts, and in your behavior, in your culture. That's what simplicity means to me.
Great Toastmaster Devka, and who agrees with her? I mean, like Toastmaster Suraj, you want to say something?
That's right. But regardless of your status, when your behavior, the way you talk, whatever you do, is constant with everyone you meet, I think that also shows that yes, there is simplicity in you.
Yeah, right. Like here we have got three different perspective and three different things about simplicity itself. So in general, simplicity is not merely about living with less or doing without. It's all about the mindset, like a way of thinking and living that prioritize that prioritize what truly matters. Like for example, Toastmaster Galak said about his definition of simplicity in communication, and again Toastmaster Devka said that simplicity is not wearing fancy dresses and doing all those stuffs. And again, Toastmaster Suraj also said that it's behaving in the same way with all. So simplicity is a common trait or common characteristics which we all have, but we don't practice it. Like we always wanted to do different thing, a thing in a different way. Like whether it's a Toastmaster meet or a table topic session or anything, we always try to do like a different thing. Going on a trip, we want to do different. We want to visit a place and we want to do different things. So again, I'm not talking about the minimalistic living that if I don't have like I only want a T-shirt in my life, a black T-shirt with a Toastmaster in my life. I'm not saying that. It's all about the perspective. It's all about the mindset, how you deal with a situation. Like if it's is it a it is a complex situation, like how you deal with a complex situation is a situation, a challenging situation. Is it in a complex way or in a normal, in a simple way? And it all depends upon us. So well, in our Toastmaster meet, our Toastmaster meet is also very simple. We have three segments in our Toastmaster meet. The first segment is prepared speech segment, in which people present a simple ideas in very engaging manner, doing hard work after writing their speeches and preparing for a week. Well, I guess we work for a week, but yeah. And today we don't have like any prepared speakers, so I will be doing that. I will be speaking lot of stuff. So, and the second segment is like in our second segment of Toastmaster, as we need different things to simplify in our life, we used to think we need to think different perspective, different things about simplicity to inculcate in our life. Likewise, we should think about our impromptu speaking, and to practice impromptu speaking, we have table topic session in our Toastmaster meet, which is the second session of in a Toastmaster meet, which will be led by Toastmaster Suraj, our Toastmaster table topic master for today's meet. And the third, the last, and the very important segment of a Toastmaster meet, which is evaluation. Evaluations are the most important aspects of in all the aspects of our life. So in a Toastmaster meet, it's also important to have evaluations, getting feedbacks, and for that we have a very simple girl, our BPM of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, Toastmaster Rachita. She is a BBA graduate from Babu Banarsi Das. She loves to sing, she loves to cook, and right now she is cooking a lot in at her home. I guess we all can try someday. So please, Toastmaster Rachita, the stage is all yours to explain your role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for the introduction. Good evening, everyone. Uh, so we know, like we all are here to improve our communication skills, right? But how do we do that? Let's take an example. When we were in school, until we get our results, when we give exam and until we get the result, we don't know how much progress we have done. Similarly, in the Toastmaster meeting, when you speak and nobody is there to tell you where you did the mistake, you would not be able to like improve that. And for that, I and my tag team are here to provide a constructive feedback. So in our regular meeting, we have prepared speakers and their evaluators. But today we only have the table topic session and the table topic evaluator. And for table topic evaluator, we have our own beloved friendly neighborhood Toastmaster Jatin, who will give his evaluation report in the evaluation section. Other than that, I also have a tag team who will help me in keeping a keen eye on each and everyone who is going to talk in the meeting. And that's why they are also called the Eagle Eye role players. So the first Eagle Eye role player is the timer. And for the timer, we have Toastmaster Avnish. Toastmaster Avnish is an analytics profession, and he likes to play table tennis, chess. He also likes to watch web series and read books. He joined Toastmaster to improve his communication, presentation, and public speaking skills. So over to you, Toastmaster Avnish. Please explain your role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chita. So yes, I am your timer of the day, and as a timer, I will alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green background like this, then yellow background like this, and then the red background like this. So green background means you have qualified your speech, and then yellow background means you have reached the target time, and then red background means you have you have to end your speech, right? And after the set timeline, you will get 30 additional seconds to conclude your speech, right? So as there are two types of speakers, or there are two kind of speakers today, table topic speakers and the evaluators. So the table topic speakers will get 1 to 2 minutes today to give their speech, and I will show a green background, I would say, at 1 minute, and then I will show a yellow background at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and at 2 minutes, I will show a red background. After that, you will get 30 additional seconds to conclude your speech. And then the evaluators will get 2 to 3 minutes to evaluate each speakers. At 2 minutes, I will show a green background. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I will show a yellow background. And at 3 minutes, I will show a red background. After this, the evaluators will also get 30 seconds, 30 additional seconds to conclude their speech. Thank you. I will present my report at the end of speech when called by the general evaluator. Back to you, general evaluator. Thanks.
Thank you, Timer Avnish, for explaining your role. And now let's move further with the second Eagle Eye role player, who is the R counter. And for that, I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Sunil to explain his role. He is a person who belongs to Kota and a science graduate. Currently, he is working and associated with a PSU as a senior chemical engineer. Apart from this, he has a hobby to learn new things and improve his public speaking skills, and that's why he's here. So over to you, Toastmaster Sunil. Please explain.
Thank you, General Elevator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today, I am playing the role of our counter. The purpose of our counter is to listen carefully and note down unnecessary words or sounds used by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Imagine you are on a date with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and on that romantic evening, he or she proposes you, and you stun. Instead of saying yes or no, you just say, mm, mm. What effect does your awkward reaction have on that person proposing you? For sure, their confidence is shattered. Similarly, this happens when you use words, phrases, or sentences and unintentional sounds. Repeat your sentences and take unnecessary pauses. You lose your confidence, disrupt your speech, and as well as distract the attention of the audience. So it's best to avoid filler words, clutch words, unintentional sounds, and be clear and take necessary pauses when you require. I will share my report in the evaluation session when the general evaluator calls. So that's all about my role and responsibility. Thank you. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil, for introducing your role. Now, let's move to the third eagle eye role player, who is the grammarian. And for that, we have Toastmaster Devika, who is currently serving as the secretary of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, and she also loves to read book and spending time with family. Over to you, Toastmaster Devika. You're not audible, you're on mute.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. And as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any misuse of English language as well as outstanding words, quotes, sayings, and thoughts. And as a grammarian, it is also my duty to use the word of the day and phrase of the day. So
टेंशन क्या है स्माइल क्या करो हम्म 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 नीचे पेपर लगा दिया करो
So the phrase of the day is fight tooth and nail, meaning to try very hard to get something you want. Example, families will fight tooth and nail to preserve their heritage. And we fought tooth and nail to get the route of the new road changed. And the word of the day is sanguine, meaning a person is positive, especially in difficult situation. Example, I am sanguine about my chances of winning this contest. I would urge everyone to use the word of the day and phrase of the day as frequently as possible. I will come up with my grammarian report when called upon by the journal evaluator. Thank you and over.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devika, for explaining your role and giving us a wonderful word of the day and phrase of the day. Now, as a general evaluator, I will keep an eye on everything that goes in the meeting, and I will share the feedback in the evaluation segment. So before any further delay, uh, over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rachita and Tag Team, for introducing your role in such a nice manner, like giving different examples. Toastmaster Sunil and Devka, kudos to you. And now, simplicity. I've talked about different definitions of simplicity. What is simplicity? So now let's talk about different aspects of simplicity, like what simplicity bring us to. So the first thing is the simplicity brings us to is the clarity of thoughts. Can anyone can relate to it? Like how simplicity can give us clarity.
When you use simple words which are understandable and which are common for public,
Right.
you
And
you
like
are you are clear, yeah, in your thoughts, in your expressing your thoughts. That's all. That's
absolutely right, Toastmaster Sunil. Like in a manner expressing like in Toastmaster or in any way, anywhere when when we try to communicate, if we use simple and we don't use that jargons. Well, yeah, Toastmaster, like you want to say something?
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. You
Yes.
just raise your hand.
I have a language with my wife. that's all about simplicity. When she tells me, "Thank you very much," I know that I'm in deep trouble. And other words, like "excuse me," again, I'm in deep trouble. When she says to me at 3 o'clock in the morning, "Are you thirsty?" and I answer no, she's going to frown in my face for the rest of the day. This means go and get me water. I tell her, and she answers in such a way that I'm not allowed to use on Toastmasters. So that's the simple language I have with my wife. I owe her my life, and I'm writing a book. I am, because of my wife, Journey to a Happy Life. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Galak. You are giving a very different perspective of simplicity. While writing the script, I also didn't thought about this side of simplicity. So thank you so much for giving this perspective also. So
It comes,
yeah, Toastmaster
I was
Jatin?
saying it comes with experience which you have none.
Yeah, right. And which you want, I guess. Like, well, I was talking about clarity. So when we simplify our thoughts, our life, and our surrounding, automatically we get clarity to different things. Like for example, if we think about a particular thing, and if we think in a very complex way, for example, let's talk about a career, like what career we want to choose. Like I think Toastmasters can relate. So it's a very complex thing. If you like first you have done biotechnology, then you are going to pursue finance and doing those kind of stuff. Like dealing a particular thing in a very complex way leads to clutter. And if you deal with it in a simple way, then you will get a clarity of what you want to do and what what it wants from you. So I guess clarity is very important in our life. And and like after getting a clarity, you can focus on those things. Like before getting the clarity, we used to think, okay, what is important? Is this important or is this not? And after getting clarity, you can just avoid those unnecessary thing, and you can just focus on the thing. I can give a small example, a personal example, a very like I think you all can relate with it. Well, exactly a year back, I went on a trip to Sikkim. I have given a speech on that, and there I lost my phone. I lost my phone, and it was a good phone with good specifications and all. And I lost it. I was very sad. And when I get back to Gangtok, I just bought this phone, Realme C55. And I bought this phone. I thought, okay, I'm buying this phone, and I will sell this after a month, and I will buy a new phone again with a good specifications as my previous one was. But due to some reason, around 3 months, I was not able to sell it, and I was not able to buy a new one. But after 6 or 7 months, now I'm okay with this. Like now I think, okay, it's simple. It has less specifications. Like it only has 50 megapixel. It don't have 200 megapixels and at 256 GB of storage and all. But I am okay with it. And I need like before that I was dealing with it. Like I was trying to do different stuff, like how I can collect money, how I can buy a new phone, how I will exchange this, where I can exchange it on a Cashify or a Flipkart, or what I can do to buy a new phone. So before I used to think all those things, but yeah, now I don't care about just phone because it's okay that it's simple, and I just focus on other things, my career and my which I should have done before, and I was doing it before, but now I'm doing it in a more good way. So it's like this clarity is very important, and by simplicity, we can get clarity in our life. So as simplicity gives clear perspective of things in our life, like that, impromptu speaking help us to gather our thought and deliver it in a structured way, in a structured way with an opening, a body, and a conclusion. So for that, I would like to call Toastmaster Suraj, our table topic master for today's meeting, but I'm not able to see him. I guess where he is. Yeah, he is there. So before calling Toastmaster Suraj, I would I would request everyone to please think about this. Like as I have given example of my phone, that I lost my phone and then I thought, okay, it's not important for me. There are different things which are important. This is not necessary. So can you all think about example how simplicity helped you getting a clear perspective, or having a clarity about a particular thing? Just think about that throughout the table topic session, and after that we can discuss upon that. For the table topic session, let me call Toastmaster Suraj, uh, a talented boy from Vaishali. He is learning nowadays. He is learning guitar, and soon he will be playing guitar so well. He's a great boy. He's a very talented. He's a good speaker, and yeah, the stage is all yours, Toastmaster Suraj. Have fun.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, for such a beautiful introduction. And once again, very wonderful good evening to all dear Toastmasters and the guests present here. Today, I am the master. Remember one thing, I am the master. And the history is the evidence at TMCL that once again, I was the Toastmaster. So I made everyone to sing. And today too, you people be ready for different kind of activities, right? So Toastmaster table topic session, I consider that one of the best thing which make Toastmaster Club a unique platform. Because just let me know, many of you might have faced interview, many of you might have faced a question from media person, or I mean at an instant, unexpected way. Then suddenly you start thinking that what to say. For those kind of situation, this table topics session really quite helpful, and you will realize it soon. And as table topic session here, you will get the topic, and you will have to speak on without preparation. And in other words, I can say impromptu speech or extempore or off the cuff speech. Now, as our timer of the day has already talked about the time you all will get, that is the 2 minutes and 30 seconds in grace time in the initial as well as in the end of the speech. Today, I am the master, so I want to impose just one very basic rule that after every speech, I'm not gonna ask that who is going to be next, who is going to be next, and I'm not gonna ask that who is going to be volunteer, right? As soon as one speaker finishes his or her speech, I want at least one hand raised so that you can directly brought on the screen, and then I'll provide you the topic. But before that, I want at least one seasoned Toastmaster to volunteer for that, and later on, I'll give preference first to the guests and then our table topics, Toastmasters. So without any further ado, let's start the table topics session. So at least, okay, anyone, I want any Toastmaster come on this stage, please. And till then, I'll share my screen so that I can show you the topic.
Hi, this is Toastmaster Jaival Lerusu.
Okay. Okay. So the first speaker, table topic speaker is Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. So Sunil Gupta, as you can see the screen, just ensure. Can you see the screen? Okay.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So the topic is laughter is the best medicine. Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, laughter is the best medicine.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Laughter is the best medicine. Everyone knows. And why it shouldn't be the best medicine? It 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 increase our blood circulation, as doctor says. And once I was just felt one day I felt sick and little bit uneasy. I watched a movie that is called uh, Three Idiots, and I laughed throughout the movie. And after when the movie ended, I felt refreshed. I felt like uh, I regenerated myself. So that day I thought and I confirmed that if we laugh, we can get rid of small illnesses, and that's why I believe, I assure, and I think that laughter is the best medicine. Thank you.
Superb. Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. So, people, you got the benefits of laughter by a doctor, right? So now I want everyone to unmute yourself and just have a guffaw. Ha 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 ha. Please, everyone, just unmute yourself. Guffaw. Okay. Thank you so much for that. And yes, I can see that. How many of you have seen a kind of chuckle like this? Generally, boys do not prefer to do that, right? Yeah. So now, as the laughter session has ended, so now I'll shift to the another topic. And for the another topic, we have our guest Galal Jaki. So the next topic for him is gratitude journal. Guest Galal Jaki, gratitude journal.
My gratitude journal starts nearly 50 years ago when all I was interested in was girls and sports, and not necessarily in that order. And because of that, I had most of the track and field records. I'd win the race 100 meters, 200, 400, 800, 1,500, won the cross country, won the tennis tournament, won the squash tournament. But I discovered to attract more girls, I should tell jokes. And this caused a problem for me because I kept failing throughout my life. But every tooth and nail in my life has gotten me to where I am today, marrying this woman who married me when I was kicked out of 2 universities, 8 years not getting a degree, getting me to go into a 3rd university and a 4th university and to teach in America. They don't know English in America. I discovered that. And today I won many, many awards in advertising, and it's all thanks to my wife. And it's been a sanguine life with her. And that's why I keep mentioning her over and over. I did a song for her on YouTube. I'm strong, I'm sure, I'm in control. But when it comes to her, I'm a little child. I'm a feather in the wind. I go facing into the wall. Thanks to you, Fadia Dajani, for I am because of you. And I will continue to talk about you. Life without a wife is like a kitchen without a knife. So even if I came out as chicken tikka, Mr. Spicy, it's very nicey, with a little bit of ricey and lots of girls running after me, I gave away 5,000 pencils that read, I actually met Galal Zaki, and I got this wonderful idea from Raj Marwa, the guru of advertising in Australia, whose book read, buy this book, so I bought it. Thank you. Back to you, sir.
Thank you so much for such a beautiful and such a fantastic speech, Mr. Kalal Jaki, and really it was fabulous. So people, you have seen the benefits of gratitude journal. As there's a saying that gratitude turns what we have into enough. Nowadays, most of the people have one problem, one complaint that whatever I have, that is not enough. But that is not the way people should think. Obviously, the first thing towards a satisfactory life is that whatever we have, we are supposed to be happy with that. And for that, if we practice writing gratitude, that is again gratitude journal. That is gonna be again very powerful things. So I would request all of you, at least try to write down 2 to 3 things just before sleeping, for the things which you feel that yes, it was good, which happened throughout the day. Now moving forward, we have guest Jaya Valarasu. If I'm correcting your name rightly, please come on the camera if you can. It would be wonderful if you can come on the camera.
Can you hear me? I'm Jaya Valarasu.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
So
not able to come on a video because I have some problem with the camera.
okay, it's fine. It's fine. So, okay. So be ready for the topic. I have already started sharing the screen, and now your topic is going to be the benefits of random act of kindness. Again, I repeat the topic: benefits of random act of kindness.
I would say that kindness is necessary. When I think about kindness, the first woman which who's actually striking my mind is Mother Teresa. We all might of aware here, and I would say that kindness is something which is really important nowadays because we people are living in a world which has become so selfish and unsafe. And kindness is not only mean to the privileged people or underprivileged people. Even it should be towards to the other living creatures as well, I would say. And I think kindness is actually a small act which can actually has the potential to create a great impact in the society. And this world runs by kindness, not by uh, any vulgarness, I would say, because love is something which is really important, and more than that, a attitude is really important. So thank you so much, and over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the wonderful speech. And again, kindness is something which I think every human being should practice. And someone has said very right. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. And the random act of kindness we can do towards anyone. For example, if there is any kind of a stray dog wandering just from your home, right, and you are having something or eating something, you just can show that kindness towards that dog also, right? So it not starts just with the people who are around us. It starts with any kind of creatures also. And I can see that today people are following that rules which I have imposed earlier. At every time I can see that as soon as the speaker finishes his speech, another 1 or 2 hand is already raised. So thank you so much for that. So now the next table topics speaker is going to be guest Arvind Pareno. So now your topic is going to be AI, artificial intelligence, pros and cons. Pareno, AI, artificial intelligence, pros and cons.
You're on mute, Arvind.
I'm sorry. How about that? I muted myself. Can you now hear me?
Yes, now you are quite audible. Please,
Yeah,
you can
thank you
start
so
with this,
much.
please.
Wow, this is a very interesting question, the pros and cons of AI. Just a little background about myself. I work in a manufacturing company. We manufacture semiconductor devices, and we normally have these machines that help us to automate the processes, and we're using AI. And that is the advantage of using artificial intelligence. It helps us to lessen the rejections because it's very costly as we reduce the handling of the products to transfer it from one process to another. And that is good. It also helps the process to be shortened, and this gives us an advantage to deliver the product on time, if not advanced. The cons of having this artificial intelligence is that it reduces the number of manpower in manufacturing, and it really gives fear and apprehension to the people working in the company, fearing that they might lose their job. That is the number one concern with regards to AI, the job security. But if we're going to do the check and balance in manufacturing, where you engage with people, you interface with them, you will realize that artificial intelligence cannot totally replace the people, because you need emotion, you need to be personal, you need to have this emotional intelligence and be able to inspire the people you work with so that they will be more productive. That is what I can contribute with regards to the cons and pros of AI. The fear that it created to people when it comes to job security, and for the advantage, it improves the process, it makes the job faster, and that's all I can say about the pros and cons about this artificial intelligence. Back to you, table topic master. Thank you so much.
That's great. That's great, Arvind Perino. I think you have very well said the pros and cons. Obviously, we can see the revolution in industrial sector and the cons which we have, again the joblessness, and apart from that the fear. And I'm very well worried, and I mean I can say that I'm worried about the one of the statement given by the CEO of Tesla. Anyone can name who is the CEO of Tesla?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Yes. So he's once said that artificial intelligence is going to be the one of the most dangerous things. And since then, I think maybe in future, but again, every time I think about artificial intelligence, we think about its use. I think about the regulation which the entire world should come on the some come on the same page, and they should make it for that, right? So now moving forward and shifting to the another topic, I have next speaker, table topics speaker, Toastmaster Bala. So Toastmaster Bala, your topic is going to be importance of daily exercise. Toastmaster Bala, importance of daily exercise.
It was December 31st when I went to that mall in my town where they had announced 50% off on Nike products. I bought that Nike shoes, which I thought I will from tomorrow start walking on. And I did. January 1st, I started running, running after 100 meters. I ran out of breath. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that we exercise every day. It goes without saying. But sometimes it also means that it has to be the gradual steps taken in your life. You cannot go and run the marathon on the first day. You need to be a bit calm, composed, and take it step by step, because you can fight tooth and nail to overcome your laziness, but you always need to be a bit sanguine when it comes to exercising. That day I understood I cannot take up the big steps in one go. I have to do it step by step. And today, the Nike shoes over there looks at me sometimes and says, "It's okay. You did not put me on for 7 days, but at least you put me for 4 or 5 days." I have understood that exercise is definitely important. But understand your capabilities in terms of physical attributes as well and do the exercising. I love my Nike shoes. What do you love? Back to you, Table Talks Master.
Well, that's a great speech. And by the way, I run using the shoes of Clumsy right now, but let's see. And Toastmaster Wala, what was the speciality of your speech? You have motivated few Toastmasters and guests, and I can see that they have put off their camera, and I think they might be doing some exercises. If not, please come on the camera. And now I want all of you unmute yourself and repeat with me. I want all of you unmute yourself and repeat with me. Fitness
This
ka
is
dose, fitness ka dose,
fitness का dose
Fitness का dose
fitness ka
Fitness ka
dose,
dost,
आधा घंटा रोज.
आधा घंटा
आधा
रोज
घंटा
Aadha
रोज.
ghanta round.
So can I say that all of you are going to do exercise half an hour daily?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
yes.
Okay, in next meeting, I'll try to take follow-up, right?
Ito na,
So,
lumabas na.
okay. So the dose for fitness is just half an hour daily. That was my call to action. And now I can see that someone has violated my rule and I can't see any hand raised. Can I see one hand raised so that I can move further with the another topic? And now we have our next speaker, Muhammad Tahir. So Muhammad Tahir, if it would be wonderful if you can come on the camera. And now I'm going to provide you the next topic, that is the role of social media in your life. Guest Tahir, role of social media in your life.
Well, thank you very much, Toastmaster. Please confirm, am I audible?
Yes, you're perfectly audible.
Okay, thank you, sure. Thank you very much. Role of social media in our life. There are equal opportunities come along with the challenges. Social media is an opportunity for few of the people, for few of the generation, but it is an equally challenge for few of them as well. So every challenge come with an equal opportunity, and every opportunity come with an equal challenge. So social media, what I can say in my perspective, is a good thing to connect with the global world. If you want to connect with the people across the countries, across the globe, so social media will help. Just like this, I'm in Pakistan, I'm in Lahore, and I'm attending the meeting through a social media WhatsApp group, through a WhatsApp group that enable me to utilize my time and to connect with the people throughout the globe with the member of the Toastmaster International. So for me, it's a good use of the of social media, but for someone else, it can be rather bad usage, or you can say it can be usage in damaging yourself, your family, or your kids. So it's depending upon the person who is using. I can say if someone is the teenager or the younger, those who are using the social media can be protected, can be under guard with the parents, and those who are adult can better use their mind, whether use it positively or negatively. For myself, I am using it for positively, and I am using my time in order to engage the people through this social media, in order to connect with the members of Toastmasters through different countries and to attend the meeting within different countries. So I can say Toastmaster, I can say social media is a good platform to be used by every adult after the age of 24 without any supervision. But within between 5 year till 24 year, it can be used under certain supervisory role by the parents, by the adult. Back to you, Toastmaster. Back to you, session host.
Well, absolutely correct and a very well designed, structured speech. Guest Muhammad Tahir, and I can see and I can tell everyone present here that this is the benefits of social media, that Muhammad Tahir, he is somewhere traveling, right? But he has just taken I can say just I can say in his car, just took out a few minutes and he availed the benefits of social media at present, right? So again, that's again a very great things that, and as a Toastmaster here, we all are using in a very beautiful way and a very positively. Now I want other person to come raising his or her hand. And okay, now it's Toastmaster of the day himself, Toastmaster Shubham Sinha. Toastmaster Shubham Sinha. So your topic is going to be this. Toastmaster Shubham Sinha. Life is better with true friends. Life is better with true friends.
I was born and brought up in Balia, a city in Uttar Pradesh. Well, I was born in a Kayas family. I got like I got everyone like my all family members are very nice. I have a very large family, like the old the old one, like many brothers and sisters, many uncles, aunties, many more things. Well, I didn't choose to have those all of them, my relatives and all. I didn't choose to have them. But what I chose are my friends, like from my schools, from my school till my college, and still till now in Toastmasters also. And wherever I go, I can choose my friends because this is the only thing. This is the only relation you can make. I think everyone can relate it with it, and I can say that this is the only relation which we can make. And with true friends, life can get better. Yes, it is right. Life can get better with true friends, and it's very difficult to have two true friends because we can have friends. We can have different kinds of friends. Some in college, some for the party, some for the studying group. We can have different groups and different of different friends of different groups, but it's very difficult to have a true friend nowadays. But guess what? I'm lucky one to have some of true friends. They are not, and just remember, true friends are not those who will say good words in front of you, like Shubham, you are a very great boy, or Suraj, you are a very great boy, Jatin, wow, what a great boy you are. They will not do that. They will just make fun of you. They will just do rubbish thing in front of you. But yeah, they will suggest you, yeah, they'll suggest you bad things also, but they will never let you do any thing which will harm you. Or they will suggest you a good thing, a constructive thing in your life. Like one of my friends suggested to join Toastmasters, so I guess he is my true friend, I guess. So yeah, back to a Toastmaster of the to a table topic master, Toastmaster of the day I am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I can say it's absolutely right. But because even I can see that there are very few friends who doesn't talk me in a very plain language, and that is something which is to be a true friend of someone else, right? And definitely they will always guide you and they will always show you right direction. But there is one thing that they also need right direction, and because they can share each and everything including secrets, and that is the best part I can say of friendship. And someone has very well said that two friends are never apart, maybe sometimes in distance but not in heart, right? So now, having said that, I'll move to the next topic. And I can see that someone is thinking of raising his or her hand, but still I can't see any hands here. And okay, so do I need to wait or someone will raise his or her hand? Okay, thank you so much, guest Manoj Kumar. Now you have the topic for the today. What was your first show on OTT? What was your first show on OTT?
Good evening, everybody. I haven't seen any show on the OTT. And why? Because I love to see the real life outside. Every day is just so outside going on. Why should I be glued to that flat screen when I can see the three-dimensional, all the dimensional, in fact, outside on the lap of Mother Earth? I love to take a forest walk whenever I find time. 2 months back, I was in the central India in a hill station called Pachmari for almost 20 months. So every Sunday, I used to go out for a forest walk with my family. And that used to invigorate me. And currently, I'm in Dehradun, and it's also next to the Forest Research Academy, full of trees. And when I go over there, I'm just back from there. While walking on that patch of grasses, green grasses, it was like walking on a carpet, which was described by none other than Walt Whitman as of being the handkerchief of the god. Find somewhere in the corner, you'll find a signature. Similarly, the canopy of the trees, the twittering of the birds, all this gives me more pleasure rather than being glued to that flat screen, because I love the real objects, real people, and real nature. Thank you. Over to you.
So much, guest Manoj Kumar. And let me tell you, a few days ago, I had a belief that I'll find myself in Dehradun for long years, for at least for 4 years, but somehow I couldn't make it. But obviously, that Uttarakhand is very close to my heart, and I will definitely visit that state, that your city as well. Now, moving forward to, I would say that Toastmaster Devika, please come on the stage, and I have a topic for you. Today's grammarian, Toastmaster. Okay, thank you so much for coming on the camera. And now your topic is going to be how your hobby has changed you. Toastmaster Devika, how your hobby has changed you.
So, I think everyone uh, should decide some hobby, whether it can be anything. It can be cooking, simple cooking food for your family, or dancing, writing, anything you want. But recently, I have found a nice hobby, which is reading book. The book is called The Forest of Enchantment, and it is written by the perspective of, it is based on Ramayana, and the main character of the story is Sita. The whole story, the whole Ramayana is written on the viewpoint of Sita, and I think it is a great book to read, because Ramayana we have all heard from the childhood, and we have seen it also on our TV. But to see from the perspective of such a strong and a powerful lady is a great I think it changes your point of view, and I think it gives you an insight of how courageous she was, how resilient she was, and how much sacrifice she has done for her husband, for her kingdom, and later on she also her sacrifice. I think somewhat in the end she was not given her due, her respect that she always deserves. That respect she hasn't given, but I think it she was an inspiration for all the women across the globe. Over to you, Toastmaster Suraj.
That's a great hobby anyone can have in the world. Because when you talked about reading books, so there was a quote: all readers cannot be a leader, but all leaders are a reader, right? And just could you please tell me again what is the book you are reading right now? Forest
The
of
Forest of Enchantment.
Insan. Okay, that's great. I will try to read that book. And having said that, I'll again ask one question, that is what kind of book you like mostly fictional or non-fictional?
I think mostly like to have the motivation, something related
Right,
to life or
right.
something related to history, like this, The Forest of Enchantment, and there is one book called The Palace of Illusion, based on Mahabharata. So that type of book I like.
So something which you are looking for that can be found in both books, for fiction also non-fiction. And
Not
I'll just recommend you one more book, that is the Ramayana series, authored by Amish Tripathi. There are 4 books in that series, so you can also have some ideas about the Sita and all the characters of Ramayana. But see, those are fictional book, not the Ramayana which we
Yes,
know in,
yes.
right? So people, how many of you are here who really love reading books? Just raise your hand. I just want to see, like, out of this, how many. Okay, that's great. That's great. Even me, every time I follow 2 books, one self-help and one fictional. One fiction I dedicate lots of time whenever I get, and non-fiction where I just dedicate a few minutes to 10 minutes to 15 minutes. That's all. So that was a great speech again by Toastmaster Devika. And now I would like to see on this stage Toastmaster Archita. Okay, thank you so much. Now I'm going to the topic, and the topic is the power of positive thinking. Toastmaster Archita, the power of positive thinking.
Okay, so the word is positive thinking is just a 2 word, like a very small thing. Like when you think, it's a big thing. It can make or break your whole day. Sometimes it happens like when I when I live alone. Like I used to live in hostel. So when I was there, I used to get up, go take bath, and the whole day sometimes I don't have any work to do. So it's all what I do is thinking or like writing sometimes or attending the Toastmaster meeting. And sometimes when I like sometimes it happens that I used to think lots of negative things. What will happen if this happens? How will I handle this? How will I do this, and lots of things. And then I feel very low the whole day. Like I I waste my whole day in thinking negative things. And at the end I end up not doing anything, like not doing anything productive. But sometimes, like how I improve this, I used to listen songs. I think that helps in so many ways. If you listen to songs, sometimes it just changes your mood suddenly and you start thinking positive. This happens to me, and I can't say that this could happen with everyone, but it happened to me. And a positive thinking can change your whole life. When I do so, I used to I used to do things in a better way. And that's all. Thank you. And over to you, Suraj.
Thank you so much, and very well said that the positive thinking. Just this terminology has just 2 word and but a very big thing. And what see in the world, anything happens 2 times. First in mind, second in reality. So what you are thinking and how you are thinking, that will ensure that yes, whether you are going to achieve that or not, right? And yes, great speech, Toastmaster Archita. Thank you so much. And now I would like to see on the stage Toastmaster and the table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Jatin.
Sorry, I was raising my hand to say that I think we should end the session since
Okay, okay, sure. Okay, we have already, okay, the timer, please tell me if we do have time, otherwise we'll end the table topic session right now. And I think we don't have that much time also. So I think we have also covered, I think, around 10 topics. That is
Yes.
more than enough.
Yes.
So we should, I think, stop here.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much. It was great table topic session, and thank you so much. And kudos to all the speakers who participated. And now back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shubham Sinha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj, and thanks a lot. Like I have got some points for my team from your table topic session and from some speakers, which I will discuss it later. And first, let's like anyone has thought about that story or that particular thing what I told? Like there are many new peoples in the house, so let me again, yeah, Toastmaster Jatin, you have thought again. Will come to you. First, let me explain the things to Toastmaster Bala, Arvind, and Mohammed. Okay, yeah, you
Yeah,
wanted to vote, and for the
yeah, I
votes
was
you are
just
going to.
asking if can the timer confirm if everybody is qualified for voting so that I can share the poll for the speaker meanwhile?
Yeah, so Toastmaster Jatin, only Arvind Pareno, like he extended his speech by 5 seconds. Otherwise, everyone is qualified.
No problem, Arvind. It's just 5 seconds. Next meet you can manage that. Yeah. So Toastmaster Bala, Arvind, and Muhammad Tahir, to guest Manoj. Well, I was talking about simplicity, and like I discussed the different definitions of simplicity. What is simplicity for in the different manners, and what we get from simplicity. The first thing what I discussed is clarity of thoughts, and clarity of everything in your life. So I've just given a work to all that how how simplicity can give us clarity or any example, any personal example from you. So anyone has come up with any example? Toastmaster Devka, Bala, Sunil, Suriji, Amish, yeah, Toastmaster Bala.
I can go ahead if you allow me.
Ah, yes, sure, please.
So I'll tell one example in my life, and this was when I went to the MBA college. I used to dress up in full formals. That shirt, which was plain, which was light in color, hands fully tucked, pants, formal shoes, and I used to go inside. And most of the time, people used to think that this is some professor walking inside. Then I realized after a few days that I'm not gelling with all the other students. They were in t-shirts, they were kind of very happy, informal. I realized one day that when I walked in with that white t-shirt and a jeans pant and a sports shoes, they said, "Hi Bala, how are you?" Till that time, no one realized me or no one wanted to come near me. Because sometimes in life, we need to be a bit simple. We need to be in that white t shirt and the blue jeans pant.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what I would like to say about simplicity.
Rightly said, Toastmaster Bala. It's not about the attire. It's about you, like how you deal with people, how you connect with people. It's not about wearing a coat pant, a proper suit, and going anywhere. It's about you, how you deal with people, how you connect with people. And yeah, simplicity does work here. So, anyone else would like to share any personal experience as Toastmaster Bala did? Yeah, Toastmaster Deva, sure, please.
Actually, I think there should be simplicity in I think thoughts also, because I can share my personal incident that I do a lot of overthinking. If someone has done something bad or said something bad, I am a sensitive kind of person, and I do get hurt a lot. And I will not speak in front, but I will overthink that this should not be done. This should be done in a right way. I will do the conversation with the next person. I will set him right, but I am not able to do that. But later on I decide later on with the passage of time I realized that it's not necessary. It should be your choice. and you should be mature enough to decide if someone is really important to you, then you can give an explanation, and if it is not, then there is no need to give an explanation to that person. So that's my point of view. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Rightly said, Toastmaster Devika. And I would like to add a point in that. Like you said, if someone says your any word and you get offended or like that, so there can be two situations. The first situation in which you can just let go that. Keep it simple. You know who are you. Like, okay, they are close ones and you know them, they know you. All the things are good. And if they say anything to you, it's upon you how you take that. If you take it personally, and if you will think about that, it will harm you. It will not do anything to them. So it all depends on you. And the second thing is this: you can go and you can discuss it with different people, like not different, with your close ones. Like if anyone has said anything, what I used to do, I just go to anyone and just say, okay, bro, this happened, and it just blew away from my mind. So these two things you can do, and you can it's a simple way of doing that. Third, so yeah, we have one more personal story, which is from guest Manoj, please.
Okay, the American Marines, they have one acronym, KISS. I'd say it, keep it simple, you stupid. But I'll change it a bit. It is keep it simple, sweet, and sincere. And it makes life quite easy. I got a chance at about 2 months back. I was, as I told you, I was in Central India in Pachmari. I was looking after 200, about 250 young adults, and I was uh, looking after their administration. Generally, in the service that I am doing, we have a kind of gap between the administrator and the followers, the leader and the followers. I wanted to break that barrier so that they come up to me and accept me. I didn't want to command over them because of some kind of position that I've got, but command them because they accept me as a leader. So what I started doing, I started participating with them in all activities. Generally, if a sports meet is there, they'll place a cushion chair for me. I took up that cushion chair, sat down where they sat down. So slowly, that bonding built up. They opened up to me. And sometimes I knew more about them, maybe, than their families. They could open up all their aspirations, all their whatever their sufferings. And that way that bond emerged and they accepted me as a true leader who can show them the way. And that was very, very satisfying. Every day was a satisfying moment for me. So that is how I have experimented this concept of KISS in my life. And before I close down, I would like to quote another great scientist, Einstein, theory of relativity. Didn't he say, if you cannot explain it simply, you have not understood it at all? And the classic example you all know, I will not reiterate that. If you're with your beautiful girlfriend, 5 minutes will appear like, sorry, if you have put your hand on a stove, burning stove, 5 minutes will appear like 5 hours. But if you're with your beautiful girlfriend, 5 hours will appear like 5 minutes. So let's be simple, elegant, and enjoy life. Thank you.
Right, Toastmaster Manoj. And I can say that simplicity is the greatest weapon, I can say. Like after listening to you, weapon or a tool, or I can, yeah, I can use it a better, it can be a tool to do those things. And I can bet to everyone present here, Toastmaster Manoj, Bala, Devika, Jatin, Mohammed, Arvind. I can say uh, simplicity is the toughest job like anyone can do. Like being simple, be it doing simple things, or like as so guess Manu said, he was in a senior position and he did all those things with the juniors. So it was not easy task for him. It was a tough task for me. Or and likewise, I can have different examples. So being simple is the toughest job one can do, and please try it out. So with this, I guess we can move forward. And
Shubham,
well, yeah, Sunil, sure,
yeah.
Sunil, you also have a story.
If we have some time, I want to share something about simplicity.
Sure, sure.
Okay. As you rightly said, that being simple is a tough job, real, because you are connected with lot of people around you. So you can wear a t-shirt at a party, but your father, as you are bachelor, so your father, your relative or your parents don't allow you to wear a t-shirt in a at a wedding party. Yeah, so it's not, and now uh, I come to the benefits of simplicity. I'm a very practical person, and I want to live a simple life as much as is possible. By living a simple life, you can kill not two birds, three birds with one stone. I'll tell you how. One, when you live a simple life, it is simple that you save money. Okay. Second, that money would be useful for your in hard times. Yeah. Second is you become used to live a simple life. So being simple is an extreme condition. When you don't have money, you are poor, so you become used to live that life. You will not be unhappy in that condition, because you have become used to live a simple life. Another thing, uh, third benefit is that when you live a simple life, you also eat or have simple food. That is also that is also a part of simplicity. So what is a simple food? Staple food. Yeah, green vegetable. So you remain healthy. And what we want, these three, we live a simple life, to a prosperous life, to live a happy life. So there are so many benefits. I have mentioned only three here, but there are so many benefits to live a simple life. But you are right that living a simple life is very tough in this world, current world.
Thank you,
Yes.
Toastmaster Sunil. You pointed out
Yeah,
different
thank you.
things which I would like to conclude. Like the three benefits of simplicity. The first one is sustainable development. As Toastmaster Sunil said, we will use a little amount of things, so it will lead to sustainable development. The second thing is it could lead to savings also. It will save your money. So please do live a simple life. And the third thing is the simplicity itself is a great thing. So these are the three benefits you can get from simplicity. So please practice. Yeah, Toastmaster Avnish, I can see you, please.
I was just trying that how I can raise my hand. So I think I was just thinking that what is the criteria of being simple, right? So how I can be simple, right? So there can be few person like who are simple by nature, by by conditions, by environment, or by nature. They are simple. They are simple in every form, right? In any place, any form, they will be simple because they are simple by nature, by birth. But suppose how I can be simple, like if I'm not simple, or how I can say that I am simple or not, like how I can judge myself, or how I can conclude that
Yeah,
if I am simple or not.
you are
I think
asking to me.
no,
Or
I'm
okay.
just saying that I think I have seen one common thing in all the simple person whom I think that they are simple or their life is simple is that they they have some objective, right? So they have decided their goals or they have one certain objectives, and they were totally like you know they used to work on that objective itself, right? Without getting it acknowledged, right? So suppose if I am doing anything for a society or for my family, right? Or for my relatives, right? So or for anything, right? That is my objective, and I am like focused on my objective without getting it acknowledged. So I am not thinking that anyone will acknowledge me, or I don't want to showcase all those things. So maybe that could be a way that we can, the overall things will be simple, and we can go towards a simple life.
Right, Toastmaster Anish, we can include this in simplicity, in the principle of simplicity, and well, itself when you have by getting a simplicity, you will get an objective. That what I talked about in the section clarity. If you will get a clarity, then you will get an objective too. So well, this is a vast topic. We will discuss it about later. So I think we are short of time, and now we will just jump to the evaluation section. And for that, I'm going to call Toastmaster Achita, general evaluator for today's meeting. The stage is all yours, Toastmaster Achita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shubham. So before proceeding, I want to appreciate and congratulate all the speakers who stayed sanguine while speaking in this whole meeting. And to proceed with the evaluation segment, I would like to call our table topic evaluator to evaluate the table topics first. Over to you, Toastmaster Jatin.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Am I clearly audible and visible?
Yes, only your face is visible.
Only my face is?
Visible. Like we can't see your hands.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'll say put your hands up, and then everybody's hands will be visible. All right. But for now, since I don't have to use many gestures, hopefully I don't need my hands to be visible, but thank you for pointing that out. Now, before starting the evaluation, something that we generally should do before any evaluation is setting the objectives, which like the speech evaluator does before the speaker speaks. We should do that before the table topic speakers session starts as well, as to what should be the objective of a table topics speech. Table topics is just a short speech, right? So it should, just like a prepared speech, it should have a proper opening, body, and conclusion, where it signifies a call to action to the audience. And I just recently got to know about a tip that a world champion of public speaking shared about PrEP, where PrEP stands for, the acronym stands for point, convey your point, the reason for your point, give an example to add weightage, convincing credibility to your point, and then again mention the point to summarize is what they're saying. So that's how you should present a table topics as well. Considering these aspects in mind, let's proceed forward with the evaluation. The first speaker for today was Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, whose topic was laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is the best. He immediately started with a very strong statement, as we know, why shouldn't it be the best medicine, which was a very strong stance. So he conveyed his opinion or his point up front, and he jumped directly into the example, saying that watching Three Idiots when he was not feeling well helped him improve. But then he immediately sort of, without much summary, he sort of ended the speech as well, which we've considering it as only 1 minute. I think he spoke only for a minute. There was a lot of time to build upon his point of view, because the topic itself had given him so much to say about. It said laughter is the best medicine. He gave an example of in what situation can it be a medicine, but is it truly the best medicine? Would you take laughter as a medicine when you have even serious illnesses, or it's just a way to avoid to get into that state of mind where it can lead to other problems? So that's something that you could have built upon and talked about in your speech. Overall, nice speech, but then along with the summary, that would be really good. Next, we had Toastmaster Galal Zaki, whose topic was gratitude journal. He had a really good build-up with personal anecdotes, starting with, okay, he won so many sports tournaments or championships, and then he learned that it was jokes. That's then when he got a wife, and then he wrote a song about his wife. He has a quote that he says his wife too, and now he's very grateful to his wife for whatever she has brought in his life. So very nice flow of events with funny humor included. So that way it was
really going well. But I felt towards end he mentioned a book that he bought, that somebody just said you should buy that book, and he bought that book. So that was just too much info. That was unnecessary information for me that I didn't really understand how does it fit into his rest of the speech. And also that I felt because he spoke so much, he spoke mentioned this towards the end of the thing when the red card was on, that there was no conclusion as to why did he continuously say thank you to his wife. That could have brought out in the repetition of his point or in summary as well. Our next speaker was Jaya Valarasu, whose topic was benefits of random acts of kindness. He mentioned he started well on a smooth tone. He spoke smoothly throughout the speech, which was nice, showed confidence and calm, serene nature. So he was more sanguine in this table topics terms, and he gave an example from popular culture, which was Mother Teresa. Good example, but he didn't build upon that example. So you say, why is kindness necessary? You talked about Mother Teresa, but what benefit did that Mother Teresa's act of kindness bring? Because that was his topic. What are those benefits? Build upon those benefits. Give me a reason to believe that yes, Mother Teresa, she did was right. We know, but you have to illustrate it, talk to the audience, and convey it for us to understand. Because the rest of the information was generic, so there should be a proper conclusion to it, including your example, is what I felt. Our next speaker was Arvind Pereno. His topic was AI pros and cons. I like the way he set the context, saying that, okay, this is my background. This is how I use AI. So that clearly gave a personal experience and added credibility to your speech, saying that you really are using AI, so you know what you're talking about. You did talk about the various advantages that it has in your work and industry, and you'd give an instance of fear that people have, and that was included in your summary as well. What I felt that you could have brought in on as part through this topic was, what was your point of view? So the topic was only pros and cons, well and good, but at the end of the day, you mentioned pros and cons in order to weigh a particular subject as to whether it's more good or bad. So that opinion of yours, whether you think it's really good or not, didn't come out. You just mentioned that yes, it has pros, it has cons, but would you continue using it, or are you more skeptical of it? Or you think that we as audience should also not be afraid and learn more about AI? You could have brought that your point of view and given us a call of action in your speech, is what I felt. Next speaker was Bala, and his speech was topic was benefits of daily exercise, starting with a lovely enactment of a New Year resolution as to why did you buy shoes, and then you what happened with that thing. You moved into the message as to it's not a one-day job. You have to fight tooth and nail. You used both the phrase and word of the day as well, which I noticed, which Kramen would have noticed as well. So you fought tooth and nail for to really bring that um, sincerity into your exercise. So that clearly a good speech. All right, thank you, Toastmaster Arvind. Now, so that was clearly a good speech, or combined with humor, a message. At the end of the day, you asking a question, which is generally a technique that people use, is I love my Nike shoes. What do you love, contest chair? It is a technique that people use in tabletop master. I'm not very convinced with it always, but here especially because I was not sure how did it add to your speech itself. You had a good speech overall, but at the end of saying, okay, I love my Nike shoes, how did it relate to the topic of benefit of daily exercise? So now or you could have mentioned it in a different way, saying now it's in use so much that it's almost like an addendum to me, and I love it. I see it on daily basis. That would have been, so if you still want to pose that question, connect it to your topic or to your summary, and then asking that question would have been a better approach, in my opinion. Rather than just saying I love my Nike shoes, but why do you love it, or because in the context of food, that would have been a better one. Next speaker was Mohammed Tahir, role of social media in your life. Again, a good setup where as to it has both pros and cons. You gave a contextual example of how you are utilizing it. You are sitting outside and you being able to connect to a meeting across geographical boundaries and utilizing it in a beneficial way. Good example, I think. Summary, you had a summary in your speech, which is good, that you are saying, okay, in the end, yes, social media is good, and this is how you should use it, but it should have regulations for people as well. Now, that part, even though was required or necessary, and you rightly said it, but saying that, okay, between 5 to 24, there should be a regulation. Why would you say an arbitrary number or arbitrary age which could lead to more doubts in people's mind? For example, led to doubting my, when the adulthood age is 18, or legal age to marry, at least in India, is for boys it's 21. Why would you say that you should have to regulations until 24? Why would you bring such an arbitrary number? So, and that's a new point as well. You haven't talked about it during your speech. So in summary, avoid bringing new points, build upon what you already have, and conclude with that. That would be a good way to close an already good speech. Next speaker was Toastmaster Shubham Sana. Life is better with true friends. Yes, nice. I consider Shubham as a friend. True or not is something that whether we fulfill his benchmark of being true is what we'll find out. But so that until that aspect where he went from saying good family and friendship is something that we choose, but not all friends are true. There was a good flow of logical reason. But then what I felt is lacking is, okay, how is it better? Now you know what a true friend is. The topic is why life is better with true friends. So where is this example of how did those true friends make your life better? Because I think you took so much time to reach this point of reasoning, that the example, you didn't have enough time left, or you couldn't think of an example at that moment of time, and you move towards ending the speech, which I definitely lacked the credibility. So there has to be an example of how did it get better? That part, maybe you could have given my example, but maybe next time, if I'm really a true friend. The next speaker was Toastmaster Manoj Kumar Lenka. So Manoj sir, his topic was, what was your first show on OTT? For somebody who's not seeing any show, a very good pivot, saying that yes, haven't seen even a single show because I have better shows to watch in real life. Instead of having a real 4D, going to movie, real 4D cinema theater, or a real 4D show, I could see everything in all dimensions right here. And then you give examples of Dehradun and other things, and you painted a imagery in our mind using those words that you used. A good thing would have been, since you had all the recipe built in here, for a call to action for us to encourage us as well, saying, would you also like to do the same? Would you avoiding for all those shows, would you like to come with me on those trips, or would you like to go out and do that as well? Encouraging the audience, giving them the call to action, saying, don't just be a couch potato, be Trekkie like Shubham. So that would have been a good addendum to your speech. Devika Chaudhary, our grammarian, had how your hobby has changed you. Again, nice setup, saying that everybody should have a hobby. My recent hobby is reading. You had to give an example. Forest of Enchantment, nice book. You told us what the book is about. Why are you reading it? The part that I thought was lacking was in the question, how has it changed you? So you mentioned the impact. You said yes, or you mentioned that it is good from reading the book from a strong woman's point of view, or from Lady Sita's point of view. But how did it change you? What impact did it have in your life? That was the question about. So if that you could have added that, that would have really improved the weightage of your speech, given credibility to it. Last but not least, our general evaluator. So please excuse me if I say too much about her, but because she will scold me later, is the power of positive thinking. Now that was negative thinking that she will scold me, which is what she started with, saying that yes, when you think negative, it bogs you down, and you really get into that mode wherein you're not sure what to do, and that's why you use music to turn your thinking positive, and that is beneficial. How? Give me an example. Where has it been beneficial? The topic is the power. So show me the power. You have the power now. So it's just like He-Man, you say, I have the power, but then Where did you use that power? Did you beat the negative thinking Skeletor, but or not? So that was what I would like to know from your speech. So that would really have been useful. That's all. That's it from my side. Back to you.
Thank you, Table Topics Evaluator, for an insightful evaluation. I hope everyone must get something like valuable from this evaluation. Now, I would like to call our tag team for their reports. And in the tag team, first of all, I'd like to call the timer to please present his report. Over to you, Toastmaster Avnish.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So yeah, this is the time of each speakers in table topic. So Sunil Gupta's time was 1 minute and 15 seconds. Galal Zaki's time was 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Zaya Walla Raso's time was 1 minute and 12 seconds. Arvind Pareno time was 2 minutes and 35 seconds. TM Bala's time was 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Mohammed Tahir's time was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Shubham Sinha's time was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Manoj Kumar Linka's time was 1 minute and 54 seconds. Devika's time was 1 minute 56 seconds. And Archita's time was 1 minute 49 seconds. Thank you, General Evaluator. Over to you.
Thank you, timer, for your report. Now, I would like to call our counter, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. Please present your report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now, I'm sharing my report. Please confirm if it is visible. So
yes, it is visible.
This is how my reports looks like. Today we have scored little too high. That is, overall score is 61. It must be less than 50, but today we have scored little high. Okay, no problem. And I would like to congratulate few people who scored 0. Means they didn't use any filler words or unintentional sounds or any repetition of words. And those are Galal Jaki, Bala, Mr. Manoj Kumar, and Sergeant at Arms and Table Topic Master. And especially, I would like to congratulate and request all of you to give a big round of applause to Mr. Suraj Singh, who played a role of Sergeant at Arms and Table Topic Masters, who spoke much. Then also he used 0 filler words, unintentional sounds, and now who scored high, please don't feel down in the dumps and just be sanguine to overcome your flaws. And I think to avoid filler words or unintentional sounds, you don't need to fight tooth and nails. You need only just 3 things: practice. So, and one or other day you will definitely score 0. And with these words, thank you all, and over to you, General Evaluator, Miss Archita.
Thank you, our counter, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. Now, let's proceed with the last tag team role, our grammarian. Toastmaster Devika, over to you.
So first of all, good evening, everyone. And I would request everyone to give a huge round of applause to all those people who have used the word of the day and phrase of the day. Galal, Zakir, Toastmaster Bala, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, and Toastmaster Jatin for using the word of the day and phrase of the day during their speeches. So, in the whole session, there was some very outstanding usage of words and phrases, and some nice, very good quotations. Minimalistic, engaging, rejuvenate, uh, apprehension, availed, lewd, canopy of trees, and some good quotations like two friends are never apart, maybe sometimes in distance, but never in hearts. And kindness is the language which a deaf can hear. And if you cannot understood, simply you haven't understood at all. So there are some grammatical errors which we can remove by practice. Like someone has said that is this important or this is not. You can simply say is this important or is this important or is this important, like that. Really quite helpful. Quite is not needed in this. Really helpful is fine. First woman who is striking my mind. Instead of that, first woman who I can think of can use their mind to use positively. This can be said that can use this opportunity to use positively. That's all from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Devika, for quickly giving your report. Now, I would like to start from the very starting when uh, from the Sergeant at Arms. So Surya started the meeting sharp at 6:15 p.m. and he started with a quote, which was which was catchy, and he explained the guidelines flawlessly. So kudos to you on that, and you were effectively able to explain the guidelines, and there are no such recommendations for you. Then our presiding officer, he welcomed all the guests and the Toastmaster from other clubs as well. And he also presented the certificates in the starting, which kindly motivated the people who got the certificate a little bit, I feel. So that was also a very good thing. Now coming to our Toastmaster of the day, he started his session with a questionnaire, which was engaging and like a wake up call throughout the meeting. Uh, like if someone get distracted, he asks a question and suddenly that catches the attention of everyone. And he also he was able to get the perspectives of people, what they think about the simplicity, and also told us in the whole meeting like we can live happy even being simple. So thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, for telling us like simplicity is not a hard it's a hard thing, but we can do that. Now coming to the table topics master, he started by explaining the importance of impromptu speaking and came with such an amazing topics like that were engaging, and also all the topics are so different, and the rule you set in the starting like raising hands, that was good. Like you don't have to waste your time in choosing who will go next, and you also gave your opinion after each of the speakers, whatever they are saying. You also gave your opinions about uh, topic, what do you think, and you also asked the questions in between. So just a recommendation, like when you are starting the table topic session, in the starting you can tell people like a table topic speech is a proper format. uh, it it consists of an opening, a body, and a conclusion. Okay, so that's the only recommendation for you. Next we have our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Jatin. He started by telling about the objectives, and he told the format of the table topics when he is doing the evaluation. You also provide a full-fledged and detailed feedback to each and everyone. But one recommendation for you too, that you took a little much time, I feel. Uh, like when you are evaluating, for keeping it short, you can give one recommendation and one commendation. So like for table topic, just it's a 2 minute speech. For that, a recommendation and a commendation is enough. And overall, it was a great evaluation. So I think I covered all the role players, and overall, the flow of meeting was smooth. As we started on 6:15 and it's 8:15, exactly 2 hours. Uh, yeah, I'm forgetting the tag key. Sorry. So the timer. He explained his role effectively and also presented his report by telling verbally. But there is a recommendation for you. You can use a PPT, like you can show the timings on a PPT and you can share that in comment like chat box later. And one more thing, your camera angle, like it could be better. And the light is coming from the backside, so it's like sometimes hard. And when you were explaining your role, only your face below the eyebrow was visible. Your forehead was not visible at that time. So take care of these things next time. Next, our accountant. He explained his role very well by giving examples. Uh, and the only recommendation for you is to you can keep your report a little short. Like you are saying, apart from the report you are telling a lot more things when you are giving the report, but when you are presenting that you can like give the report one by one as well. Like it was detailed, but we have to look into it like deeply so that we can get what are the things and where we did the mistakes. So you can tell people like you were wrong at that place, you used the crutch words here and there. That's all for you. And moving forward to the grammarian, when she was explaining her role, it was detailed. And one more thing, she put the word of the day and phrase of the day one day before the meeting. Like yesterday night, I think she put the word of the day and phrase of the day in the role players group, which is a great thing, so that people are able to like use those things in their speeches. And she also like when the meeting was flowing in between, she also reminded that use the word of the day, this is the word of the day and phrase of the day 2 3 times, and it was a great job to Toastmaster Devika. There are no such recommendations for you. Now I think I covered all the tag team and the table topic master, table topic evaluator, and everyone. Just a little overview uh, to the like this meeting got a little longer. Though we have only table topic session, I think it would end within 2 hours, but it took a lot of time. That's all from my side, and I fought tooth and nail to play this role, and this is the very first time I'm playing this. Uh, and I tried to stay sanguine throughout the evaluation segment. So thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day. You're not audible.
You are on mute.
Now,
Yes. Speak a little more. No, you're not audible.
yeah, I guess now I'm audible.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Ashada, General Editor for today's meeting, and tag team, and Toastmaster Jatin for giving such an insightful feedback. And to all, just keep it simple and just take that feedbacks and all simply. So I was talking about simplicity. We are out of time, but let me conclude my theme. So I talk about different things like the different personalities for Vivekanand, Sudhamurti, Mahatma Gandhi, and many more persons, and the simplicity they have. Then I talked about different aspects of simplicity, how we can get different things from simplicity, like the clarity of thoughts, the clarity of different things in our life, and there are many more things. Like we with simplicity, we can simplicity offer us gratitude and contentment. Like keeping things simple in your house or in your life is a very good thing. Like having a cup of tea with your family, with your friends, or going for a walk, or doing anything which is very simple to the world, but it's a very good thing for you, is quite good. And there are plenty of more things which you will get by practicing simplicity or by having simplicity in your life, like inner peace. You will see a self growth, you will see different confidence in yourself, and there are many more things which we can get from simplicity. Well, I'm not saying that if you will be simple, then your life will be good. Like there will be no challenges. I'm a simple man. I will not face anything. I will do a good thing. I will do a good thing. I will do a good deed, and all the things will be normal. But I'm not saying that there will be challenges. There will be different things. Oh, the simplicity is just a tool. It's not like that. If you will, if you will have simplicity in your life, all the things will be good. I'm not saying that. Simplicity is just a tool which will help you dealing with that in a great way and in a lighter way. And and in the end, I just want to say that simplicity isn't a goal to reach. It's a journey. It's a journey we take every day, and it's about living with purpose, being grateful for what we have, and finding joy in little things. Like everything is okay. Do everything you want. Achieve everything. Achieve your goal. But just keep in mind, keep your mindset like that. That you have to keep things and keep yourself in a simple way. You have to keep it simple. And just remember, it's the toughest job. I can bet on that. It's the toughest job being simple. You can try, like for one day, you all can try Toastmaster Avnish. You can also try for a day being simple, and Toastmaster Suraj, all of him. Just please try it out for being simple for a day. And yeah, of course, we are out of time now. So let's embrace simplicity and make our life and our world a little bit better every day by choosing simplicity. So this was my theme for today's meeting. Back to presiding officer Toastmaster Jatin.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for keeping it short, sweet, and simple, and sincere, and splendid, and scintillating. Did I miss any other adjectives? Nope. So if you all agree, please put your hands together for our Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Shubham Sinha. All right. Now, before moving forward with subsequent discussions, let me quickly do two things. First, request people to vote for the best table topic speaker, because I made a mistake earlier by not missing out one name in the list. So if you want to vote again, please go ahead and do so for your best table topic speaker. If you want to change your vote, that is. And also vote for the best Lionheart role player, which is what we call the long stage time rules for Toastmaster of the Day, Table Topics Master, and General Evaluator. I hope that if you find any problems in any of the polls, please let me know so that I can correct those. Please also vote for the best Eagle Eye role player if you have not already done so. Yes, Shubham. Shubham, can't hear you.
Toastmaster Jatin, I was just saying that I think your name should also be there in hard role player, like the long stage.
Tape. Oh, well, that's okay. I can be considered as an evaluator, and then let it be. Please vote for the other two. Alrighty. So now, whom do we have? We have Bala.
Truly enjoy the way the meetings are done, the way you conduct the meetings, the evaluations, everything. And today, everything was wonderful. The topics were great. Evaluation from your side was also good. The speakers were great. And as usual, the tag team, everything was good. I don't have anything which I can say was a bit even negative today, except for what maybe I can just concur with the general evaluator that it went a bit overboard. Other than that, everything was wonderful. Thank you for having me, and thank you for firstly adding me to your guest group. I really look forward to attending your meetings whenever it's possible from a personal and professional. Other than my personal and professional commitments, whenever it's possible, I'll definitely try to attend. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Jatin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bala. We definitely feel you are part of our community. That's why you are being added to our TMCL and Friends group. So, yes. Do you attend more than a member? I think you missed at the beginning of part of this the session wherein we awarded our members who have not only attended every single meet of ours, but also gone ahead and contributed to other meetings, other clubs in the division and area. So we have still competition for you within our club, and that's good to have. The members should always be part of regular as part of the club. Now, thanks once again. Now, again, reminding people, if you have not voted for any of the three polls, table topic speaker, Lionheart roleplay, and Eagle Eye roleplay, please do so, because I see more votes in Lionheart roleplay than in Eagle Eye roleplay poll. So please do that. Anybody else has any announcements to make? Anybody? You can unmute and speak. Okay, if not, I have one, that we are going to have our division contest, division FIC and table topics contest coming Sunday, that is 28th April at 11 a.m. So if you would like to join in, please feel free to do so, and look at the splendid speeches being given by people from all the clubs in our division. Then in terms of our next meet, it's supposed to happen on 5th of May, which is the next Sunday at 4 p.m., which is our regular time. We meet every Sunday at 4 p.m. But I would be rolling out a poll for the members to see and get an idea of whether they would like to switch to a better timing, if not for every week, but alternate week or something like that, so that we can cover everyone's convenience. And the week after that, we have on 12th May, even though we have a meeting, but it also overlaps with the district conference, Exuberance 2024, which is happening at Kolkata in person. I have already shared the flyers for that within the members group. So if you would like to register for that, be at Kolkata, you are more than welcome to do so as well. I would be going. I was hoping that there would be more people accompanying me, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. So if anybody is still open to coming along, please let me know. But so at least I'll not be there for 12th May. People, so that the rest of the EC can plan for the meet. We already have role players, or at least some speakers and role players who have nominated for taking up roles in the upcoming meetings. If people who have not done so, please go to the meeting roster and can do that in that Google sheet. Okay, Bala is saying, can we have the link to join IC competition? We don't have it yet. We will publish it once we do. And Archita is already saying that she will do that. So then we don't have to bother about it. Oh, you people change your votes at the last moment. I have to change the certificates. So now the poll is closed. I mean, I'm closing the poll so that there are no more changes. Come on. Because my computer is already so slow that it takes a lot of time to edit a simple thing. That's why I have to talk in such an elongated fashion so that while I edit it, my speech, I keep talking and keep filling up the space so that it doesn't take time for do this. Okay, so time for awards for today. Where is it? Where is it? First of all, for best table topic speakers, or speaker rather, who do you think is winning the award? Any guesses there?
Dalal Jaki.
Anybody else? Sunilji says it's Toastmaster Dalal. And Toastmaster Dalal is it. Congratulations. Are you able to see my screen? Please take a screenshot and then we will move forward. Next, we have the best Eagle Eye roleplay amongst the tag team, Timer, Accountant, and Grammarian. Any guesses there? Shubham was about to say something, then he muted himself, so I'll just go forward. And because of a last-minute vote, there is a tie, and the tie is between the Wordmaster Grammarian and Accountant. Congratulations to both of you. Can both of you raise your virtual hand so that you come at the top of our video panel, and virtual hand, raise it using the Zoom reactions. Devika? Hand, there's a raise hand option. Use that, Sunilji. And Devika, where's Devika?
I guess Toastmaster Devka is not in the meet.
All right, cool. Can you quickly take a screenshot and then we'll move forward to the last category. The award for the day is best Lionheart role play amongst the Toastmaster of the day, Table Topics Master, and General Evaluator. General Evaluator is already ready to say something.
Toastmaster Suraj.
Sorry?
Toastmaster Suraj.
Modi.
Let me double check whether I saw the poll right.
Okay, G.
Today's teamwork session is more like a table topic session.
Okay, it was see that was the feedback. That was the feedback saying that it was not worth the word, but you still get it. Congratulations, Toastmaster. Shubham Tira. Sunil ji can lower your hand so that we have Shubham on top.
Yeah, I've taken the screenshot.
All right, thank you. With this, we come to the end of meeting. Again, last call for anybody who wants to share something. I'll hand over the meeting to be adjourned. We'll stay here for a few more minutes for networking and for club logistics if people have time. Else, Sergeant Dams, over to you to adjourn the meeting. Suraj, over to you. Suraj, over to you for adjourning the meeting.
Are you on mute, Suraj?
Suraj is on mute.
I guess he's not able to unmute.
Okay, so I think now I'm audible. So it was wonderful, and now with this I adjourn the meeting. Thank you so much. Thank you to all.